Hey guys, Tiffany here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I like to make my low calorie, low carb acai bowl. If you do not know what that is, it is pretty much a fruit. Acai is a fruit that is like pureed into like a smoothie, and you put it at the bottom of a bowl, and then you put like a bunch of other toppings on top, like granola, banana, strawberry, blueberries, whatever you want on top. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a low carb, low calorie one, because you can get them at Jamba Juice, and you can get them at Fuel Bar, any small like nutrition place that sells them. Jamba Juice, I really like them from there. They're just like really high in sugar. You are counting your macros and you want to calculate this into your macros. This is an easy way. So I'm going to show you guys how I like to make my acai bowl. So yeah, we're gonna go to H-E-B right now and actually get some stuff to make them, because I have some things, but I actually am missing the main ingredient, which is the acai. So yeah, I'm gonna show you which one I get and everything and how to make it, and we're just gonna get, you know, going. So I'm going to show you guys what you need to make the acai bowl. So it is a lot of ingredients. It doesn't matter like if you put less or not, you're still going to need multiple ingredients. So first thing foremost, you're going to need your acai. This one is 0 sugar. I found this at H-E-B. It is pure unsweetened. So there is one that is sweet, but you want to make sure that you get one that's unsweetened, because the carbs is going to be lower. So on these, it's only 1 gram of carb per pack. So I'm going to use 2 packs. So that's only going to be 2 carbs, and it's 70 calories. So that's going to be 140 calories for this. And then you're going to be needing some almond butter or peanut butter. I'm just using almond butter. You could use peanut butter, whichever one, or you don't have to use that at all. So I'm not going to use honey. You can use honey, but this is the one I'm going to be using. It's maple walnut syrup, and I'm only going to be using like a tablespoon just for some sweetness. That's all, but honey has a lot of sugar in it, so that's the reason why I didn't grab honey. And then you're going to be needing some cocoa nibs. I like these right here. I got these at H-E-B as well. Same thing, carbs are pretty low, 2 grams of carb, 1 fiber, so really it's only 1 carb per teaspoon, and it's 25 calories. This is optional as well. You don't need to have this, or you can. I like it. I feel like it tastes really good. And then the show of the bowl is the granola. So I love the brand Sola. I love their breads, and this is the granola that I like to get. They have different kinds. They have chocolate. They have, I think, a maple one and vanilla almond. I'm doing vanilla almond because I want some almonds, so get some of those good fats in. 16 grams of protein, guys, and only 4 grams of carbs per serving, which is about 2/3 of a cup. And I'm only going to be using less than 60 grams. I'll probably do like 30 grams. I really don't use a lot of granola, but I like it for just the crunch. So chia seeds are totally optional. I like to use chia seeds because they're really high in fiber. They're really good for you. They have a lot of health benefits to these. So same thing, got these at H-E-B. I believe they were like $3. Right now you can't like get it yourself to where you can put them out. So I just bought the whole container because I like to put this in pretty much everything. I need some almond milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk. This is only 35 calories for 8 ounces. You can use sweetened almond milk. Like I said, carb intake is going to be pretty high. So this is only 1 gram of carb, which is fiber. So there's actually no carb. So almond milk for the acai. Then I'm going to do as my fruit, I'm going to be using just strawberries and a banana. So this is the fruit where it's optional. You can use blueberry, you can use pineapple, you can use raspberries, any kind of fruit you can put on your bowl. I'm going to be using half of a banana, and I'm going to put the other half of banana in my acai whenever I mix it. I'm just going to use strawberries. And then to sweeten up my acai, I'm going to be using some stevia. Just going to sweeten up my acai since we did get pure unsweetened. It's not going to have a taste to it, but with the banana, almond milk, and this, it's going to taste good. Okay, so it's really optional if you want to add protein powder. I usually like to add my protein powder to this. You do not need to add protein powder. But if you want to add protein to get extra protein, you can add it to this. Okay guys, so to start this out, I'm going to be putting 2 packets of acai into my blender. You could use 1, it's optional, but I'm going to be using 2 because I'm making pretty large bowl for myself. So now I'm adding in my unsweetened almond milk. I'm adding 8 ounces in. You can add less if you want your acai to be more icier and thicker. And I'm adding half a banana. So now I know banana is higher in carbs, so this is totally optional. I do like a banana. If you don't want to use banana, you don't have to. You could put another fruit. And then I just put in some liquid stevia, just a little bit, just to give it some more sweetness. And now I'm going to blend this up. I don't know why it's such satisfaction to pour things into a bowl, but here is my acai. It is pretty thick. This is how I like it because it does melt pretty fast. So now I'm going to be adding in my toppings. I'm adding in my strawberries. I just cut both of them up and I'm putting them in. And now I'm adding in my bananas. So like I said, banana is higher in carb. You don't have to use banana. You can substitute this out for another fruit like blueberries. And right here I am measuring out my granola. I believe I am doing about 20 grams of granola, and I'm gonna be pouring this all over. This looks so good. I'm so excited to eat this. Like, I was like in a hurry to put this on. Cocoa nibs are next, and I'm just putting about a teaspoon in, and chia seeds are going on top over this. Same thing, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and I'm using this as my honey substitute. It gives it just a good extra sweetness. And that is it, you guys. That's how you make an acai bowl. This is how I like making mine. Okay, so I just finished making my bowl, and you have to make it fast because the acai melts pretty quickly. This is heaven in a freaking bowl. It is so good. I leave the calories and the carbs down below, so that way you guys know how many calories and how many carbs are in this exactly. And yeah, guys, I'm just gonna enjoy my bowl. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it, you know, and I will be getting back to y'all with some more recipes soon. Bye. Okay, so I also wanted to tell you guys before I end this video that I forgot to say is be creative with these bowls. Pinterest it, Google it, YouTube it. There is so many endless toppings that you can put into an acai bowl, or even mixing it in. I prefer banana, unsweetened almond milk. Sometimes I put blueberries and unsweetened almond milk and banana. Get creative with your acai. It is so healthy. There's so many good benefits to it. Also with your toppings, get creative. I don't like almonds, but in a granola mix, I'll eat it. Unless it's blended like almond butter, then I'll eat it. But just eating almonds in general, I don't like it. But mixed into a bowl like that, you can't even taste it. Same thing for chia seeds. They have so many health benefits to it as well. And those I cannot just eat by itself. But if I'm sprinkling it into something, then I don't even taste it either. And it's good. Do not make nutrition hard, okay? Like, it is trial and error, and you have to make things, you have to try new things that you don't normally eat in order to know if you really actually like it. Don't just go based off because of what it looks like if it doesn't look appealing, because I promise you, like, until you try it, you do not know. But yeah, search for alternatives on how to make things differently. That's what I do in order to eat certain things, because I think I'm not gonna like it because the way it looks, or I've tried it in another type of way, but there's so many different ways to make things. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys that, you know, do not get healthy. You feel healthy, and it feels freaking amazing to feel healthy.